Hi Minions, it's Mrs. H here. Today's how-to video is going to be with Freckle. I'm going to be teaching how to log into Freckle and how to navigate through Freckle. So let's go ahead and get started. So I went to my Google Chrome down here on my bottom, and I went up and I typed in Freckle, and then it's Freckle Education. I click on Student Freckle. Now there is a quick link you can go ahead and you could click on in our virtual classroom that will take you straight to the student login. Now in your learning resources binder that you got at orientation is inside of there you have a login information sheet, and on that login information sheet you have your class code for Freckle. So your class code is HUNSU9. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and go in, and then you have to type in your first name, and it's gonna be the name that you see on your card for Freckle, just for if anyone has any hyphenated names or anything, it lets you know exactly how it was typed in, so you can type it in exactly the same. Minions, okay. So this is my fake student account, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in. Okay, so I'm going to practice at your level and then also view assignments. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So Freckle is a platform where when you are gonna be doing Freckle time, you are actually practicing at your level. So you're gonna be doing math at your level, and you're gonna be doing language arts at your level. And it gives videos, and it helps along the way of scaffolding your learning as you keep going. But I also can put assignments. So here is our screen. And if I take a look up here, I have a little piggy right here. It says me. Let's go ahead and click on that. And that just takes me back to that page, the home page. So we'll go back. Then we have math. So if I click on math, adapted math is your individual pathway. So if there wasn't if I say, I want you to go on Freckle time and I want you to work on your pathway, this would be your math pathway. And your math pathway would be, depending on what area that we're learning in, is where you would get started. Now, once you click on it, it's gonna give you kind of like a pre-assessment to see whereabouts you are. And then that's where you would start on your pathway for that specific section for math. Let's go ahead and go back, and here's my arrow button to go back. And then here's fact practice, and that's perfect to be practicing on your multiplication facts, because those are really something you want to, know for fourth grade and going on from after fourth grade. So let's go ahead and continue here. English is language arts, and for our language arts, so it's ELA, practice, English, language arts, all of it is all combined together. We have word study, we have skills practice. Skills practice is just like that adaptive pathway that we talked about. The first thing you need to do though is you need to take a pre-test. So you would take a pre-test and then it'll create your pathway. And then here's a library. Library is filled of articles. And on this also, you would have to take a pretest. Every time you start something in Freckle, you're always going to be doing a pretest, because they are creating a pathway for you in each section. So whenever it says a pretest, yes, you want to take a pretest because you are creating that pathway for you. But now let's go ahead and take a look here in your backpack. Backpack is where I'm going to be putting assignments. So if you notice right now, you have 3 types of assignments right now. You have an assignment right here for math, and this is a base 10 at your level. So this is a one-year adaptive pathways for math, but because we're starting in the section of base 10, I want us to focus on that, so that's why I went ahead and I signed this pathway. Again, once you click this, it's going to ask you for a pretest. You're going to say yes, and then it's going to place you where you land on the path, and then to continue you on from there. And then and I have 2 of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and be deleting one of these. Because one of these should be deleted. So I'll go ahead and get one of those deleted for you, but you have your pathway. And then over here, for your first week, you do have an assignment. you're gonna have a reading assignment. So you just go ahead and you click right there on start. And then once you're done with that, then it lets me know that you have completed it, and then I'll mark that on your missing log. But that is Freckle. So anytime I have a Freckle assignment, you're always going to look in backpack right up here. Let's see, oh, and then, so that's your to-do list. This is your done list, and then this is a report card. So this is a quick way that parents can go on and see, you know, how you're doing. Where's your starting level? Where was your level? Have you grown in that level? This is for a math report. And then here's for your language arts report. So it's very important that you always take those pre-tests so you get your starting level, and then it watches as your growth goes on. But anything I assign in Freckle will go into backpack. And then if I ever say Freckle time would be, you go into math, you're either working in your adaptive math pathway, I just call it a math pathway, or you can do fact practice. If I say, yes, I want you to go ahead and work on that, most of the time it's always going to be math pathway. So it's going to be this one right here. And you're going to work on a math pathway. Depending on what we're working on is the pathway you're going to be working on, because these are all different sections. I'm going to go ahead and go back up. Or if I say, you know, you're going to go ahead and work on your language arts pathway, that's going to be right here called skills practice. Another time I can say Freckle time would be, I want you to read different articles in the library. So Freckle library. Here's your Freckle library underneath the language arts. So have fun exploring. As you continue on with Freckle, you earn coins, which is going to be over here. And then at certain times, Freckle will pop up a little box and say if you want to go ahead and build your I think it's a piggy house, I believe so, but you get to build something. So every time you are earning coins, you're saving up those coins, and Freckle will then pop up something to allow you to go to the store to buy items, and then you go to the store to buy items for your piggy home. And but the awesome thing is they do limit you. So if you go to that store, you're only allowed like 15, not even 15 minutes, like maybe 5 minutes, so you could shop and then build that house. If you have any questions, I hope let me know. But if not, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.